So today, my goal is to get the shifter in. This is where the only issue I may have, obviously, is it's pretty tight right now with the gauges there. I mean, it will fits very snug up against the bench seat, which, you know, these ain't really designed for bench seats, but the shifter only goes here. My other issue is the radio, because that's a screen that comes out and up. So I may not actually be able to do this today, but let's see what we can do. Let me get this thing started up here. See how she does. Should start right up. A couple pumps. Oh yeah. Alright, this is where it's gonna go. I'm still gonna have to move the gauges, but I don't have to today. I just might not be able to put the cover on yet, because I mean, I'm not gonna be able to slide this over this with the seat in the way either. Or will I? Actually, yes I can. Actually, I will be able to get it on. Okay, yeah, I will be able to get it in. Okay, never mind. Alright, that's my mounting locations. Let's get this thing marked up and drilled. Alright, so this is where it's going to go. Right there. So let me get a screw in. We got these bad boys right here. These should work out just fine. Let me get this started here. Oops. Maybe if I put it in a little bit tighter, that would help. I'll put you guys down for a second. Alright, let's try that again. I have no idea that even went in to anything. These might not even be long enough. Shit. This might not even be long enough. Nope. I think the only thing I'm drilling into right now is plastic. I need a longer screw than that. Alright. Let me go find something else. Alright guys, here's what I got. I got some drywall screws and a washer. Actually, these are exterior screws. Hopefully they work. They should. And I'm just going through a thin metal. I sure hope so. Let's find out. Come on. Okay, well, that kind of went in. Let me get the other one in started and see what happens. Let's see, because I am going through a carpet, so I don't know if it's going to be enough to hold it. Let's try this. Of course, I will actually get better screws eventually. See, that sucked it right down. did suck it down though. Alright. Well, that's not good. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Alright, well, let me at least get the other screws in and drill a hole. Be right back. Alright, so they're in for now. I got a screw over there with a nut as a washer, one here, this one. I mean, it's somewhat tight. I am definitely gonna have to get something different to attach it, but I mean, it does go through the gears. You know, that would be a reverse, neutral, drive, then 3, 2, 1, bam, 1, 2, 3, drive. There we go. Go down one, boom. That's park right there. Let's try it again. Up. Oh, I gotta get used to this. Reverse, neutral, drive. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, drive, neutral. Gotta go back to drive, neutral, reverse, park. There we go. Now what I gotta do, I gotta mark my hole right there with, oh, for P. Alright, I apologize for that, guys, but I got my Sharpie right here. So I gotta make a hole straight this way, I guess. Because it has to be right there at that angle. So I gotta make it right there. Alright. Let's get that done and try it, see what happens. Alright. Let's see how bad I can ruin this. Great. Ain't gonna drill with that on there, is it? I don't think so. Oh, and it's hot too. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try it again. Definitely made it through. Let's change bits. Alright, let's try this. What the hell, man? Damn. I knew I should have probably cut it out first. Alright. Nest is off. Alright, I am through. Jeez, dropped the camera on you guys. Sorry about that. But I am through. Oh, drill bit fell off. That's what I get for using an old drill. Alright, there is a hole. There is a hole. Let's see how everything lines up. Hopefully everything lines up. Let's find out. Alright guys, hopefully you guys can see everything here. What I need to do now is connect this to the shifter, which basically goes right, hold on, I gotta flip this around, kind of goes like that, right there, which I'm sure I gotta put the C-clip in, but that goes like that, that goes like that. I gotta twist this way, get that bolt in, which I don't know why it's fighting me so much, but it is. So And that's because of the cable itself. So for that, I just gotta take a bolt. I don't think it goes over. I think it goes under, like that. Because I don't think I can get it. Yeah, I can't get it that way, so it has to go this way. All right, let's get this in. It goes like that. That's gonna go there, like that. I'll try to get there. Come on now. There you go. Kind of like that. Okay. Get the lock washer on here. Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, that's fine. You stay right there. You stay right there. Okay. You go right here. Alright. Let's tighten this bad boy up. Alright. Yep. Okay, there you go. Tighten right up. Come on. Now, of course, I need a socket. So, let me grab my sockets. Let me get the drill out of the way. Guessing a 1/2 inch, but definitely not a 1/2 inch. 3/8. 3/8. Alright, fine. 7/16. Jeez. 7/16 is the wiener. Where's my 7/16? Right here. Here. Alright, let's get this thing connected. Oh, good Lord. Alright. And she's on. Alright, now I gotta try to feed this. Oh, there's my light through the hole. Hopefully, where's the hole? Oh shit, that might not work. I don't know. Alright. Let me work on this for a second. Be right back. Alright guys, that took a little bit of work, but I did get it down to go in. Oh, almost lost you guys. It's down there somewhere, so now I gotta make sure that this does not bind up there. Yep, that's gonna be off. Okay. So I gotta change my angle. Yeah, because that, my friend, it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to get that in. Alright. So, alright, let's pull that back out, try it again, see if I can get it out now, without destroying everything and anything. Alright, come on baby, come on, you went in, you can come out, come on. Oh, don't strip these things out too much. Alright, she still works. Alright. Oh, brother. This is a pain. Alright. That big drill bit again. Where's she at? Right here. Alright, you know what? We'll cut some copper. You guys can see the hole right there. So I just gotta oblong the hole down now. Alright, let's try that. Let's see if I can get that going. Yep, probably not, but I wish I had a step drill. Okay. Alright. Sweet. There you go, guys. Here's my big hole. Now, should be able to get this in there. No problem now. Let's see. So this should go in down at an angle, right by that, yep, down at the floor in the base of the garage, and of course, I am belong the wrong way, guys. I gotta go up. All right, check back. Oh, let me take. All right, took a while. Your boy got it in. The cable's not actually rubbing anymore in there, and it works good. So right now we're in park. That would be reverse, neutral, drive. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, drive, neutral. And of course, you can't move into reverse out of neutral. You can only go back into drive. You know, if you're in neutral, trigger does not work. You got to be in drive, pull trigger up, neutral, reverse, park. There you go. That's that part so far. All right, she's pretty secure. All right, let me figure out what I gotta do next and come back. I think I got to put the C clip on, or E clip. I know I have to connect the gauge, this little part right here. I got to connect that to the side over here, I believe down on the side there, and that will tell me the indicator, which of course I got to change this to a 3-speed, not a 2-speed. All right, let me see what I got to do. All right, guys, so now that that's all connected, I have to put my E-clip on right here. Hopefully it just goes on pretty easy. All right, that's on. I think it's on. Yep, that bad boy's on. Next, right here where those holes are, go these 2 switches to get mounted like that. Some long bolts. And what that is, that's a neutral safety switch and reverse light switch. Hopefully I can get all those lined up right. See how it goes. Alright guys, quick little update. I mean, I just took a break. I just got to reattach this stuff. I did, let me see, I did connect switches here. I did mount them right here. Is my screen blurry? That's all. Okay. So I did mount the switches, and of course in the instructions they really don't tell you how to connect them or where to connect them or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure I can figure out the light for the indicator. It's just, you know, I gotta connect it to, I can connect it to my gauges, so when the lights are on, I'll have power from the gauges. That's the easy part. The other one is the neutral safety and the reverse lights, which I'm probably gonna have to go up into the column for that and figure out what wiring that is. If anybody here knows on a G-body what the wiring is for the reverse lights and the neutral safety, please leave me a comment. Give me what you can, and I'll get to that later. But for now, I just want to get this mounted because I still have to, I'm gonna mount it. I mean, it's pretty much gonna sit right there, and it gives me enough space to put the cover on, put that on, put the boot on, and everything, and the shift indicator, which is connected right here. I did swap out for the three speed, of course, and now I just have to connect it all. All right, so let's get to it. All right, hopefully you guys can see all this down here. Let me start doing it because I still got to mark it off, and I still have to trim this thing. I probably got to do a curve cut here, trim a little bit here on the sides to get it dropped down. But for now, let me get this thing mounted back in. I might have to go and get a couple different screws for it because I think a couple of the screw holes kind of stripped out a little bit. See if I can find a different screw maybe, but for now, let's just get this thing back in so I can get this going. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, that one looks good there. This one, let's see. That one's gonna be right here. Oh, 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 wait a minute. Missing the hole. Missing the hole. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's try that again. There it is. It actually holds really good. For 2 screws, it actually holds pretty good. But let's get the other screws in. One screw I know is too long. So let me... This one right here, I think it bottoms out already on the transmission, but... Actually, no, it's pretty good. That's good there. And the screw right here. Alright, let's get this one in. I mean, I'm sure if it was a not a bench seat car, I'd be able to put it back a little bit further, but you know what? For now, I think we're fine. Alright. Let's see how she works. Alright, I'm in park. Reverse. Neutral. Drive. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Drive. Neutral. There it is. Alright. So to put it back in park, you actually have to be in drive. Up, neutral, reverse, park. Good to go. Alright, next. Let's see. How much do I have to trim? So this is going to go like this. This is going to go like this. This is going to go like this. And this is going to squeeze right down in here. Oh yeah, I got some trimming to do. Oh yeah. I'd say so. Holy crap. That's a lot. That is a lot of trimming. That's about 1 inch I got to take off of that. Okay. Wow. Alright, well. I guess I got my work cut out for me. Alright. Let me go grab a tape measure. Get a rough size here. Alright, so right now, to the bracket, I got 1 inch. 1 inch I gotta take off of this thing. Alright, be right back, guys. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, so what we got here, I got some tape. I'm gonna mark up 1 inch up from that and connect it all the way around. 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. How am I going to do it? I'm going to do it the way I always do it. Line it up with my fingers and go with it. There you go. That takes care of that side. This side. 1 inch. 1 inch. 1 inch. Line it up. And mark it. Look at that. Perfection all the time. Always perfect. See that? 1 inch. Exactly. Now, this one, because it's angled, is that going to be 1 inch? Well, it's going to have to be as best I can, I guess. Let's see. There you go. Works for me. Alright, now this one, just line it up there, follow it along, and there it is. Okay, it's a little off, but I think we can make it work. And for that, I'm going to use my little Ryobi. You should cut this pretty easily. Just gotta be careful. 1 inch cut off. Now you just got to file it up a little bit. Good to go. Actually, it's just plastic, so I just do that. Get my utility knife. Where's that at? I'll just deburr it. Take the utility knife, just go right across it. Clean it up real good. Of course, I probably got to do a little hump on it, but find out. See how good I did first of all. Hopefully it lines up pretty good, because I don't have another one. There it is. Let's see how she fits. Alright, let's see how we did. Hopefully this fits. One shot, right? Yeah. Oh. You know how that goes. Alright, so this gotta go. Tuck it down. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey, that's pretty good. Actually, yeah. So now if I do a little bit of a hump, that'd be perfect. It's like an 1/8 inch space between this. So if I just give it a little bit of a, I mean, I could force it on, but you know, it leaves the sides open a little bit. Yeah, let me give it a little bit of a hump. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Be right back, guys. All right, guys. I'm back. See how good I did. Hopefully it comes out pretty good. There you go. Where's that screw hole? Right there. That's pretty good. Not bad. And I can't go down any further, so. Alright, let me get the covers, the boot, put together. Alright, guys. I got the screws. Alright, here's the boot. The boot goes, where's it go? Let's go on this. Oh, okay. Let's go on this guy. Yep. Alright, so it gets mounted to this guy. Like this. Just like that. Like that. Like that. Alright, just like that. Yep, there you go. Lines up. Nice. Push that in like that. Push that one in there. Lines up to that little groove. Work it in, work it in. There you go. And there it is. There's the boot. And it's just to go over this way, under the mounting bracket, but over the shift cable. And how am I gonna do that? Alright, come on. Alright, so now it's gonna fight me, right? That goes there like that. Like that. Come on. Come on, get in there. What is going on? What is going on here? What the devil? Good God. Oh my God. Really? I just want to get under there. Right there. Right there. That's what you want. That's what you want. Just like that. You want to go like that. Just got to go up and over. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. So now what? Now what do I do? It's not going to go over it. Oh, for the love of Pete. Come on. Let me take that back off. Nope, not going to let me do that. Okay. So I guess we got to put the boot on after. Come on. Really? Really? Come on. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. Let me actually make sure it still works. Reverse, neutral, drive. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, we're good. So I guess I gotta mount this first to those. For that, I need my Phillips. It's right here. So this goes to here, right there. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Really? Okay, that goes like that. Oh, sorry guys, I lost you. Bumped my head. Let me reconnect this bad boy here. Oh, now it's not gonna hold on. Come on. Here you go. Yeah, you can still see. All right. Get the other screw in, guys. Which is right there. Right there. Oh, lost you guys again. Hold on, I'm coming. Jesus. Oh. Keep losing you guys. My mount is not holding very well. I don't know why it's not holding now. Come on, hold on to the camera. There we go. That should work. You can still see everything here. Alright. So I got the screw started finally. You gotta force it. Okay, that is it. Watch the wiring for the light. Let me get the boot back. Where's the boot? Right here. So this, obviously you gotta go over everything for that part. Then you gotta try to get this back on here. Which is not the easiest thing to do from this side. Or should I just go like this? Send it, okay, there we go. This will probably be a little bit better. Alright. Let's get the front end first. Line up that groove. Wherever the groove is, I have no idea. Here it is. Right. Come on. Really? You're gonna fight me now with this? The boot is gonna fight me. The boot is gonna fight me. Alright, that's on there, that's on there. Okay. Here we go. Push that through, push it up too far, buddy. That goes like that goes like that. Come on. Come on. What's going on here? Too far. And there it is. Alright. Put that back down there. There we go. That's how that's going to fit. Okay. Alright, let me get the screws for it. Instructions say. What do they say to use? They don't say anything. Alright, so these are the screws I gotta put on there. Alright, let's put these bad boys on. And it is just going into plastic, so shouldn't be that bad. You know what? Now with it. Use the driver. Use the driver. She's in. All right. Reverse. Neutral. Drive. 3, 2, 1. Bam, bam, bam. Neutral. Reverse. Park. There we go. Just have to put a lock nut on this or not, but let's find out. What the hell? Gonna go on or what? No? What's going on here? Come on. Are you kidding me? Really? You gonna fight me? To put a handle on. I guess so. Now the threads screwed up. I have no idea. Let me see if there's a nut for it. If I have to guess, that's the nut for it. So, and yep, she is not going on easy. All right. So I'm gonna have to chase some threads here, I guess. That's what it feels like. Yep. All right. Let me go get a bigger pair of pliers. If I even came close to the size. Well, of course not. What the hell? I don't want to have to do this, but apparently I'm going to chase some threads here. See if we get started somewhat. Oh, never mind. There she goes. She goes on. Alright. Is the handle going to go on? It could only go on one way, man. Right, oh, there it goes. Okay. That's pretty tight right there, so I think I'm gonna have to back it out a little bit then. All right, let me grab a wrench. Alright. So I gotta go right there. Get it to where it's comfortable for me. There we go. Ball, 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 oh, drive, neutral, reverse, park. There we go, guys. All right, so that was that part. She's in. She does clear. She doesn't hit the gauges. I mean, I tilted the gauges a little bit, but she's in. She actually does have some clearance here, and it's in a good position. You know, I mean, all right, guys. So that is what I gotta do. I gotta disconnect this. So right now it is in park, and I shouldn't have to. All I should have to do is unbolt that and take their bracket, which is right here. I just got to make sure I put it on the right way. I gotta look at the drawing again, and it is, okay, so it is going this way, just like that. Oh, I'm sorry guys, just like that. All right, and then the bracket gets mounted over here. So let's see what I can do. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I should be able to see right here. Yep. All right. Let's get this off first. What size is this guy? Of course, it's the one I don't have. Of course not. What else is there? Also, they want me to route the cable the other way too. So I got to change the cable positioning, and hopefully I don't strip these threads on that guy. All right, guys, let's see. See what I got here. All right. Is it a 5/8? No. Is it a 5/8 this way? Yes, it is. It is this way. All right, so I just gotta make sure it doesn't shift on me. Wow. Of course, it's not gonna come off. What else is new? All right. Jesus. It's not easy. Ugh. Okay. Time to get a little bit of spray on there. Alright, the emergency brake is on. Let's see. Let me get some spray on here, I guess. Oh, not on the instructions. That wouldn't be nice. That's not good. Alright. So let's get this guy off. Let's try to anyways. It's not that one. This guy right here, 5/8. Okay, there we go. She's off now. She is loose. Alright, she's still in park. Let's keep it that way. Alright, so let me at least get that loose. The cable, they want it going the other way. So I gotta try not to get dirt in my eye, which would be nice. I don't know what I'm sitting on here. So yep, let me get the cable rerouted. So they want it on that side. They want it coming out that way. Oh, sorry guys. I'll get it to you again. Alright. So yes, I gotta try to get the cable this way. Up and over this way. Come on. Don't fight me on this. Don't fight. You're gonna fight me, ain't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. No. I don't think they want it with that. That works. That'll work. Alright guys, she is rerouted. I get the cable going up and over what they recommend. I just hope I didn't really strip up all my nuts and bolts, all the screws. Oh, that's good. Let me check before I go too far with this, because I might have screwed this thing up big time. Let me chase these things. Oh yeah, these are dirty, but they're going. Oh yeah, there she goes. Boy, what I wouldn't kill to have a lift right about now. or even a garage, a regular garage, you know. But I make do with what I got, I guess. Yep. All right. That's got to go a little further. Clean this up a little more. Keep it going. Clean it right up. Oh yeah, we're pretty good now. We're good. Just gonna make sure those threads are good. They are good. All right. Well, this got to go on there anyway, so put that all the way on. All right. Now, take this nut off the rest of the way. Wrong wrench. Why do I even have that one here? I don't know. There. Take this off. Are you gonna be able to get it off though? That's a good question. Am I? God, I hope so. Alright, that is off. Put that aside. Alright, that is off. Alright, for now. I mean, for now, she's there. She's out of the way. And this is supposed to line up exact right there. I do gotta go and make sure though that that is right. And if it's wrong, I better change it now. Alright, yeah. That is correct. That is correct. Yep. Alright, guys. That is right. That is exactly the way it's supposed to be. But it looks like I'm going to need some washes here, I guess. Let me get some washes from up top. Clean that up a little more. Oh yeah, I gotta definitely use some washes. Because that doesn't fit exactly that tight. So alright, well, don't have any washes, but let's see if it'll even go on all the way tight. It goes on one direction. One way. Alright, is it gonna get tight? I don't know. I guess so. Snug it up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Easy there, buddy. Take it easy. Alright. Got a bracket. Supposed to go... Actually, I don't know which ones it goes on. I gotta find out up top. Which holes am I going into? I don't know if it's... Maybe it's that one and that one. Seems awfully far. It's gonna be that one and that one then. No, that's even too far. No, that's right. Is that right? Nope. Ain't that one. Alright. What freaking... it's gonna be that one and that one. Alright, let me go find out. Oh, wait a minute. Say it here. Yep, instructions. Alright. What does it say? Alright, outer one, second one. Use these for the 400, use other two holes for other GM transmissions. So I'm using the oblong and the inner. So it must be using that one and that one, I guess. Is that right? I don't know. Let's see. Is that right? Let's see. That's gonna come way over. Alright, that's gonna go like that and like that. And that seems right. Okay. I don't think I'm going over the right way though. Let's see the routing for the cable again. There's something ain't right here. Alright. GM, they want you to go underneath, which I am underneath, behind tail shaft mount or in this approximate area. Behind tail shaft mount, that's where I'm at. Yep, okay. That's where I'm at. Okay. So I guess I gotta take off. Those two bolts right there. Alright. So this guy gotta come off. And that should be. Where's that one? Oh. In my head. Should be this guy right here. Nope, ain't that guy. Should be this guy right here. Yep, nope, ain't that guy. Should be this guy right here. Oh, God. Yep, there it is. Where's my extensions? There. Oh, man, oh, man. Alright, she's loose. Let's pull this guy off. Oh man. Come on now. It says to use a washer also. It comes with washers. So obviously that one's not long enough. Got a washer right here. This washer gonna come off? No. Alright, let me go get. I think this is my nut. Is that the nut for it? It is. It is. Alright. Let me go get a washer for him before I get in this. Whoa. Looks like it's just going to be a spacer, which is right here. So I need the bracket. So we are going to there, and this goes like so, like so, like so. Okay. Is that the same size? Of course it is. Nice. Okay. Take off the other one. Oh my Lord. I'm getting too old for this. Alright. She's coming. There she is. Alright, put that aside. The other one. I think it's this one. Oh, that one. Spacer. Need the spacer. Alright. So. And there we go. Let's put those back on. Should be using my driver, but nope, I'm not. Do it the old school way. Click. She's torqued. Ooh. Click, click, click. All right. Oh man. I got some washers here. So this guy goes here, like so. Come on, get in there. Come on. This goes like that. It goes like that. All right. Go a little bit further. Oh, that's it. That's pretty much all I'm doing now. Alright. Another washer. Oh, nope. I gotta put my rubber boots on. Yep. Gotta put my booty on. This goes here, like so. And what these are for are basically to try to keep the oil from getting inside here, or causing any water, or getting any water inside. Just like that. Yep. Okay, so what do I do with the washer? Right here. And the other nut is right here. Yep. Now, did I prematurely put the rubber on? Probably. Of course I did. Of course I did. Come on now. What would it be? Alright. It goes like that. The nut right here. Right now, I'm all the way in at the moment. All right, so that's gonna be mounted right there. Now I can put my booty on. Little boot. Come on. Like that. Where's the other one? Right here. The other one for this end. That goes right there. Yep. Alright. So now what we got is this little guy. He mounts just like that with a little cotter pin. So he basically goes right into that hole, just like that. Alright. Of course, now I gotta thread this end. Oh, wait a minute. I need 2 nuts. I'm not sure what side this goes on. Let me find out before I put this on. Alright, instructions. Where is it? I'm not sure which one it is. Doesn't actually say. But just put it on after. No, I can put it on before, I think. Yeah. Alright. Put that right there. Take this little guy. Start threading this guy on. That should just thread right on. Sure it will. Of course it will. Yeah, easy. Yeah, there you go. I just hope I don't have to do much adjusting on this. Because I am in park right now, so. See, where am I at? Oh, that's got a ways to go. Alright. I don't think I want it in too far, do I? I don't think I do. Right now. Alright. loosen that. Alright guys, so here we go. So what they telling me to do, you know, remove this out of here, right? Remove this to the center of the threaded area, which is right about, I'd say right about there. Okay, loosen this enough, and actually they say to do that, snug that up, move this all the way back, all the way to there, right? And then shift it into the low gear up top. Alright. All the way. Okay. Okay. That is all the way. So now it says to make sure that that thing freely goes in. So now it says loosen this and get this to where this goes in and out of that hole easily. Easily, not forcing it. Okay. I'd say that's pretty easy. That's going in and out pretty easy right there. I mean, other than a couple little burrs on it, that's pretty good. Right there. Okay, so let's tighten this. Tighten it. Still gonna come in and out freely-ish. Yep. I'm gonna tighten these up. Okay, tighten those up, it says. Okay, still goes in and out easily. I'll push this all the way forward to park. Push that all the way forward to park. Park. That should be lined up. God, I hope so. Is it? Yes, it is. Well, that's a little off. Nope, that's a little off. Okay. Alright, so that is not lined up. Okay. Alright, now it's just to do it right now. Swivel a little bit until it goes in and out freely again. Right? Just like that, right? Right? Okay. Push this all the way back again to first. That is first. Oh. Right here. Okay. So now, will it go in freely? No, it won't. Yes, it will. It will eventually. Yep. Actually, not go in, right? Okay. There we go. Will it go in? Yeah, it is in. Okay. Now, will that shift? Will it shift? Will it go into shift? Let's see if it shifts. Sure did. Alright guys, we are lined up. thumbs up. Now I gotta try to put this cotter pin in. How the hell am I gonna do that? Of course it's on that side. How the hell? How are you supposed to do that, man? Really? Come on. How are you supposed to do that? Ain't no way. Well, actually, if this was out of the way, I could. So let me see if I can get in this way. Will that go? Oh yeah. Well, not really. There you go. She is in, my friend. She is in. Wow. Are you telling me that I actually installed a shifter? Alright. I got this thing in the way. Can I unbolt this thing or what? Well, let me zip tie this first. And I do want to make sure this thing actually shifts properly before I do anything else. Alright, catch you upside. Alright guys, here we go. Maiden voyage of a new B&M Mega Shifter. Let's see how she does. Alright, let's start. Reverse. Well, nothing goes into reverse. Alright, we are in reverse. That's for sure. Try drive. Alright, she definitely goes into drive at least. Good thing. Alright. Well, this is just regular drive. So it will go through the gears, it will hit overdrive. Other than that, everything else should shift fine, like normal. Yep, normal shifting. Nothing different. Okay. So far, so good. Alright. Let's try a downshift now. Definitely need to get used to that, guys. So just bear with me on this. See how we do again. Let me try that again. I completely missed that gear. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. So right now I'm in drive. Actually, that's second gear. Need to get used to it. Alright. It's gonna take a while. Ugh. I really need to get a different thingamajig here. I don't know what the hell's behind me, but is that what I think it is? Nah, it's just a Toyota. Alright. So she shifts. Does pretty good. I'll get back to you and let you know how I did. I'm going to take you for a couple more rides. I'll get right back to you. Alright guys, that was a big success. Shifts beautiful, goes right into third, second, first gear, jamming into gear. Everything's working fine, car's running phenomenal. Remember, If you like what you see, please give me a subscribe. Share, like the video. And as always, you know what? Thanks for watching, guys. And I hope to see you guys soon. Remember, I still got to take the engine out of this thing. And I got to do a little rebuild on it. Still got the cam and everything to put in it. I just picked up today, as you can see, nice box from Summit. Nice little surprise in that box. That's for the end after the transmission. Comments. I want opinions on what color to paint the engine. It is a Chevy. It is a small block 305. I was thinking to go ahead with the Chevy orange or black, but then I'm thinking I gotta find out if my paint color for my car can take the heat from the engine, which I don't think it can, but I'll find out. See, this is the color of the car now. So I figured if I paint the engine block that same color, and the heads as well, I guess, or the heads I can do silver, but the block do the color of the car, and then the trim and the accessories are all going to be black. And like right now, my valve covers and my air cleaner are chrome, but like I said, things might change after. I'm just wondering, what color should it be? Give me a comment. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Other than that, again, like what you see, subscribe. Give me some likes, share. Let your friends know. Maybe they want to see. Help me out. It helps every little bit. All right, guys. Till next time. See ya.